whilst I review the Xiaomi 11T Pro 5G, no longer is it a me device, I am more and more aware of the fact that it's a terrible fingerprint magnet. And one of the things that I obviously do to avoid having a fingerprint magnet slippery phone is use cases with it. We've already reviewed a couple here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. And today we're going to review another one, which I found extremely affordable on AliExpress and decided to order. So it finally arrived after a couple of weeks in the post. Let's see what this shockproof case for the Xiaomi 11T Pro 5G actually looks like and how it performs. So there's a bit of cellophane on the inside, and it's a sort of softer plastic on the inside. It has a sort of finish, a triangular finish on the inside, which is good. But more importantly, it has protection for the camera module. Let's see how it gets on. So I'm going to slip the Xiaomi 11T Pro 5G into this shiny new case, give the phone a quick wipe, and here we have it. Now, there are two key features to this case. It's not just a case for the Xiaomi 11T. It has a camera protection system which covers the camera bump in its entirety and has cutouts for the sensors and flash. But then when you want to, you can also cover up the camera module altogether. This will avoid you scratching the lenses. Not only does it have that, it has a stand ring. So this is a ring you can use to put your finger through to hold the phone. It is quite a big phone, but this is a useful feature to hang on to the phone. And that is also rotatable, so you can use it as a stand for your phone as well. So that's multi-use phone ring. In literal translation, as I've seen it on certain other sites, it's called a love handle for your phone. So that seems to do the job. And then the design here has some hard plastic with some rubberized inserts. I think those are mostly for look rather than practicality, but that's a pretty decent overall rugged case for the Xiaomi 11T. Let's see what cutouts it has. So at the top it has a cutout for the infrared blaster and the speaker, the stereo speaker on this device. It doesn't seem to be a perfect cutout, or the device isn't in completely. We'll need to check in a moment when we check the buttons, but you can see here the grill is just slightly off center in the cutout, so it's not perfect, but it does the job. And the same can be said for the infrared blaster. It's just slightly off center there. At the bottom we have cutouts for the USB Type-C port for data and charging, as well as a microphone port, and that other cutout for the other speaker in the stereo speaker setup. On the right hand side of the device you can see we have a cutout for the power button that is also a fingerprint scanner, volume rocker, and a cutout for lanyard loop or a wrist strap loop. So that means that you can use this phone with this case as on a lanyard or on a wrist strap, and that will be an extra feature that some people find very useful. And on the other side, no cutouts whatsoever. So let's do the button test now. So I'm going to use the fingerprint scanner to open up the phone. Let's switch it off, switch it on again. It's lightning fast, really nicely placed, very responsive. So no issues there whatsoever. Now let's try the volume button. Volume down, volume up. Yep, works perfectly well. I'm starting to really like the feel of this phone, the overall feel. So the Xiaomi 11T Pro 5G isn't a light and small device. This doesn't add much bulk, but definitely makes it feel less slippy, and more importantly, gives you a bit of confidence that the camera won't get scratched or damaged thanks to this sliding mechanism over an existing camera protection system, which is good in of itself. So I should say this Stand works perfectly if you're wanting to watch video on the device. It can also be used as a ring holder, which is great. So I'm really quite happy with this. For something as affordable as it is to arrive after a couple of weeks, I think this is a great case. What I'll do is leave a link in the description to where you can purchase this case on AliExpress. Obviously that's going to be an affiliate link, so if you want to support the Tech Travel Geeks, please do use that link to do your shopping on AliExpress. Not just this case, but any other accessory or item you purchase should give the Tech Travel Geeks a few cents or a few pennies to support us going forward. Anyway, another way to support us would be to subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. Please do subscribe to us and have that notification bell turned on for when we publish new videos. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye from me.